Yo, all right. So someone on Twitter asked me to analyze them AUDSD, and yeah, I thought it would be a good idea to actually create a video on it, right? So let's start. So this is the way I actually analyze, right? Start from the monthly time frame, go down to the weekly, to the daily, to like all the way till the 1 minute, just to get a scalp entry, like just a scalp trade, right? Like that's actually the way I analyze, and I'm gonna share how I did, right? So so starting with the monthly, this is what I see, right? I don't give a crap about any of this previous price action or like candles or anything. All I want to concentrate on is the couple like bust candles. The only reason for that is just to like get my directional bias, right? So starting with the monthly, I've said it like 10 times, but anyway, so we have this one bullish candle and then like an engulfing bearish candle. So that's my order block right there, and we know it's a bearish movement, but anyway, and we also want to pay attention to this wick right there. The only reason being was, look at this, right? We had a monthly closer there, and the previous month before that was closed there, right? But then that one wick was responsible for taking liquidity above all of these highs, right? Look at this, right? And we're gonna go to the like on the lower time frame. So for now, the monthly time frame, I'm neutral. The only reason being was we actually reacted off that, and we still have to break this high in order to like go back to being bullish, right? So monthly is neutral. Just let's write that down. Monthly neutral, right? And let's go to the weekly. What do I see on the weekly? So that's the monthly candle. Monthly. All right. So for the weekly, again, proper bearish. This price action right here, which hasn't happened like previously, actually looks like accumulation. So I'm gonna like go to that once we go to the lower time frame. But okay, here's another thing I see. We have some sort of void right there, right? Like this entire like price action right there is is inefficient, right? So look at that. We had like a bullish movement. Again, this candle here was responsible for taking highs, and then we had like a really strong bearish movement, leaving like a lot of like inefficiency in this area right there. So I'd like to see price fill this imbalance right there, right? So let's mark that out as well. Void fill, okay, or imbalance fill, or inefficiency fill, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so that actually makes our weekly bias to be bullish. Where the hell is that thing gone? Oh, right there. All right. So monthly neutral, weekly bullish, right? And probably let's go to the daily now. Okay, so we took out these highs, but I'm gonna go to that on the daily time frame. Let's see what happened. Okay, so again bearish. This actually is a really good trend line, which yeah, I never use, but anyway. So what do we see here? So first things first, like I wouldn't like, okay, I know like this candle here, wait, look at that, right? So that's a monthly candle, right? And then like we had a whole like big upwards movement before breaking structure, right? Before breaking this swing low, before breaking this swing low. So this low here is actually crucial, and we actually saw like a reaction there. Not only a normal reaction, but like a proper big pin bar, right? Because of this pin bar, like I would only be bullish if we were to break this high, or probably like pull back a little, find an entry, and then go back higher, right? But then like that's some sort of bearish bias, right? And to add to that bearish bias, we broke this high. Okay, look at this. We broke this high, right? Triggering like retailer stop losses or whatever. But then like after breaking high, what I'd like to see is like after having the reaction, like just dump, right? Just die. But we actually like flipped this as a support and resistance. Look at that. So we had this resistance right there. Okay, we had the reaction. The price actually came back under it, but we closed above it again. So this could be like a support resistance flip, right? But for now, the daily, I'm sticking more to being bullish than bearish, only because of like, wait, I still haven't gone through like all the reasons, right? But look at this, right? First thing, like previously don't see any of this happen, right? But look at what happened right now. Price actually like had like a proper like accumulation right there, right? So Wyckoff accumulation, if you look at that, yeah, you can Google that. It's all over my Twitter as well. So we had a bunch of equal lows, okay? We had a bunch of equal lows, and then price came back, took out liquidity under these lows, right, triggering everyone's stop losses before actually going up and breaking structure, right? So we had equal lows, price went up, it came back, triggering everyone's stop losses, like that's the spring. Then going up, we had a couple of tests, and then yeah, just I don't know, and we broke structure as well, like the previous swing high. So this could be bullish, really bullish, right? Just the accumulation part. And look at this as well, this one candle. By now, if you actually follow my Twitter, you should actually know about this candle. But the reason I actually highlight it, look at that, right? So we had a bunch of highs, right? Highs here, highs here. Let's try and draw like our resistance, right? I never use resistances, but let's try and draw one, right? Like for this chart, retailers probably had a resistance there, right? Which got taken out before going back down, right? Again, we had resistance there and equal highs as well, right? So now, like textbook says, if you have like 2 touches of the resistance, it's a valid resistance, right? So what retailers will do the third time, once price comes there, they're gonna like short it. And after seeing this bearish candle right there, literally everyone's gonna move their stop loss to break even, right? So we had a bunch of equal highs, but what happened? We had the one FU candle, like fuck you candle, right? That actually went up like really like strongly, took out everyone's stop losses, whatever. Like think about this, right? People actually have stop orders above these highs, right? Like buy stops, right? And stop losses as well, either stop losses up there or stop losses in break even, like no matter what, it went and triggered all of that, like took out money, like, or whatever you want to call it, actually like this icon. So it took money, it grabbed money above these highs before actually dumping, and that dump was extremely strong. Like look at that, bro. Like we had like how many like bearish days in a row, like not even one single like bullish candle, right? We broke this low here, we broke this low here, but anyway, so that candle right there is my candle of interest. Like I'd like to see price go all the way up there and then probably like short from there maybe, but I don't know. So we have a void fill there, we have how long has it been, sheesh, and then we have a candle of interest there, right? And if we're to actually break that candle down, like this one actually is more of an interest to me, right there, right? The only reason is because like we had a resistance there, and then price actually came back up, right? Like broke those highs. But okay, forget about what I said. Like this candle right there is yeah, my candle of interest. So anyway, like let's see what happens, right? So again, so because of that, we have accumulation, we have void, we have a candle of interest. My daily is bullish as well, daily bullish. All right, so again, like I don't do any of the like trend lines, support, resistance, or any of that bullshit, right? Let's see what happened. So let's try and find a re-entry if we can. Lower time. Oh, by the way, I forgot the market outlook. Look at this, right? For AUD/USD, almost 78 to 80%. Oh bloody hell, what happened? Shit. All right, so look at that. 78% of retail traders are actually going short on this market, right? Going short on the market. So almost 80% are going short and just 20% are going long, right? So that's a really strong sign for us to go bullish as well, right? So outlook bullish. So yeah, we're like observe the masses, do the opposite, right? Like write that down. Anyway, that's what my mentor taught me. Like all of this is like what my mentor taught me. But anyway, so we have like no bearish scenario till now, right? Let's go to the 4 hour to like find if we can get an entry or something. Okay, so we have this move there, okay, which did come there and then bounce off it. Like I wouldn't want it to go back all the way down, like nah. 2 hour. So we have lows here, we have like right, so for re-entry, like we missed this, right? So probably find a different one. So if it flies from here, like yeah, whatever, I'll miss the trade. Let me just go to the 30-minute. Let's see what we can find. Okay, so 30-minute time frame. We have this candle right there, right? This candle right there. So that could probably be our re-entry. Did it actually come and touch the wick? Yeah, it actually did. But if it actually comes back down, we have like look at this, right? So we actually broke structure. We reacted off this candle, like this order block. Like this will be our sniper as well. like reacted off this order block, right? But anyway, we're like, look at this, right? Even though we reacted off this order block, like I don't want to just short the market. The only reason being is we have like strong impulsive move downs, correction, strong impulsive move up, correction, and then we're probably looking for another impulsive move up, right? And the correction is so yeah, even look at the impulsive moves up, right? We actually like this impulse, we actually broke this high there, right? And then like after breaking the high, we came back to this candle just to account for the orders right there, right? The order block. Next thing, now we broke this high here, so we want to come back down just to account for like either this order block or that one right there. But yeah, I'd like this one. It's a 30-minute time frame, so this could be our first re-entry. And then we have like a bullish flag as well, right? So if you are like back into like the retail world, I know I'm a retailer as well, but yes, look at this. We had our low here, the low was taken out, we had an engulfing and then an order block, and yeah, whatever. So this is my first entry. But if these lows break, we have a bunch of equal lows right there, right? So this is a support that everyone will be looking at, right? So everyone will want to long the support. But what I want to do is like, how long has it been? Sheesh, I'm done, bro. But what I want to do is like, I'd wait for this support to break. So I'd look for two price actions, right? If you actually want to catch the sniper, like we have this zone here, right? So we had a bearish movement before a bullish movement, and we're gonna like try and break down this bearish movement as well, right? So either long at this zone here, but what could actually happen is price comes down. If it does, right, it doesn't go till there and then goes back up. So what I want to do next is I want to like get in the pullback. So get in the pullback, and then our stop loss will be under these that low right there, right? Because this low here was actually responsible for taking liquidity, triggering everyone's stop losses, right? Taking money under these lows. So it doesn't make sense that like the smart money comes to trigger everyone's stop losses and then goes up and it comes back to trigger like, I don't know, their own stop losses. Like obviously like that doesn't make sense, but yeah, anyway, as in their own stop losses. But yeah, so what I want to see is like we come up back into this range there and then enter the pullback and just fly, like I don't know, fly to like all the way there. Like this will be a really, really good trade, right? Bro, this is long as fuck, bro. Get rid of all of this, come on, man. Oh, but I'm just like control zinc, but yeah. Anyway, so that will be one scenario to long. If this doesn't hold, the next scenario is let's look for something here. So on the 30-minute, what do we have on the 15-minute? Or look at that, right? So we had supports right there, right? Support right there. And this is the reason why like every retailer fails, right? You like the stats are like 95% of like retail traders fail, and I'm just like 5% actually like succeed in the markets, right? Like getting a directional bias is not hard at all, right? Like anyone can know it's going up. So what will everyone do like once it's there, right? Let's say like that's your support. Everyone will start taking trades, something like that, right? Take a trade on the support, okay, like target whatever, I don't know, but target whatever, but then the stop loss will be under these lows right there, right? Under the support, right? But what does smart money do? Okay, it will come trigger everyone's stop losses, right? Look at these wicks, trigger everyone's stop losses and then fly, right? So what we want to do is either catch these wicks, so these wicks right there, or catch their pullback, right? So my next area, like on the 15 minutes, will be right there, right? This bearish movement with a stop loss right there, somewhere like under the candle close. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. So that's one long. Okay, another scenario is if we come back down and then like come back in the range and go up, or the last scenario is actually like go back down there. And sheesh, bro, this thing is actually like flying right now. And yeah, this is valid as well, right? Like look at this bearish movement. Like I took the candles. If you actually take the wick, right, we did come back there and then go up. So if it just goes up, like I'll miss this trade, yeah, whatever. Anyway, yo, this video has been like 15 minutes for one pair, bro. Damn. Right, and yeah, I don't know what else. Let's try and draw a trend line maybe. Get rid of every. Oh yeah, so every time frame has been bullish for us. Like we have like no bearish time frame for now, right? The 30-minute, all we want is a pullback before going up. So yeah, that doesn't count as bearish as well. So anyway, we can, let's see if it actually like pulls back a lot as well, like on the daily. Like the maximum I'd look for is like that last bearish candle right there, or probably the drop base rally. So drop base rally. But if you break this low, then yeah, that's it. That's it. Like we're going back down, like just breaking everything, bro. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. What else is left? That's it, man. That's actually the way I actually like analyzed all my trades. If we were to draw trend lines, sheesh, man. Okay. Yo, I haven't done trend lines in like ages. But yeah, so we still have some sort of like bullish move. And here's the thing about trend lines, right? Like trend lines actually work really great, right? Like look at this. Look at, just let me get rid of everything. Like back when I was actually trading like this style here, like after 2 or 3 touches, like I wouldn't just short because of a trend line, right? And like what I'd do is like after like 2 or 3 touches, I'd wait for something like that, right? So either wait for a fake out and then go down, right? And that actually aligns with like our bias, right? Like whatever, okay? We'll either wait for a fake out. The only reason is because like once price gets there, everyone will be looking to sell right there, like everyone. So I'd look for some sort of fake out, just like grab everyone's stop losses or whatever, and then die. Or if you are to actually long, wait for that to happen and then bounce. So find a candle or a previous high and then bounce off that. But yeah, that's, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so even like trend lines is telling us like kind of like bullish as well. But yeah, let me know, give me a feedback like after like you watched this, if you watched like the entire thing. But yeah, take care guys.